Hello everyone and welcome to FTB Plexiglass Mountain. We are of course on our server, so if you're watching this right now, when it's pretty much been uploaded, the server is available via our Discord. Otherwise, it may or may not exist. Now what is this pack? It is apparently a kitchen sink pack. What that means is you can pretty much do whatever you want, and so that's what we're going to do. What do we have here? Runewood Leaves from Malum, a mod I've never heard before. Okay, every time I press that button, it whistles up. I'm like, okay. So apparently, the same button that you use for whatchamacallit? Oh, whistle for luggage. That you use for Ultimine, which is this button here. It's just below your escape key in the top left of your keyboard. Apparently whistles as well, but now it does not, and now it can just be used like Ultimine is used, which is to make your entire life a lot easier than it should be. Now, you may notice a few things. One of which is particles everywhere and stuff like that. And shaders. Now, these aren't native in the pack. I have added those myself. I'll hopefully have them linked below. If they're too annoying, like if, I don't know, these little particles are too annoying, I can like toggle them down, make them less, make them more, that sort of thing. But I don't know. I'm a big fan for little visual things, and so I'll probably keep it in as much as I can because I like it. And it gives me a little bit of joy. Although I will say when you chop down the trees, it is a little bit too much. But it's fine. We won't be chopping trees for long. For the simple fact of we're getting a lot of stuff from this. Let me close this down. We've already got over a stack worth of logs, so we're probably good in the wood department for a little bit. We have a horse over there. I picked this area. We did a random teleport. Ooh, I might actually try to go over to this meteorite side over there. But we spawned here. We've got like a nether portal thing over there, I believe. We actually have a village over here, and I think this is all just like. Oh, actually, this is... I was looking at the bottom of the screen here. I don't know if you guys can see it next to the coordinates. And it tells you what block you're looking at. And I was going to say, we've got crude oil, like this is here. This is not crude oil. This is cyan plexiglass. So this is the Modpack. I have no idea what that means. But in that direction, we have some plexiglass. So I'm going to quickly run this way just so that I can claim the meteorite site that's next to us. Because obviously... You know, I am playing on a server, and the meteorites are pretty handy, so we probably do want it collected. And I guess while we're on the way, we might find some stuff, some mystical flowers if we want to jump into Botania. Now, in terms of like quest books or something like that, it's not in the top left, but this little book here in your inventory, you can click it open, and you've got a few different things to look at. There's information about the pack, I guess. There's a rundown of all the different mods, or not all the mods, but a few of them. There's stuff about... I guess different mod content and how it works. And then there is some quests, or there are some quests in here. There's first things, stretch goals, and creative items. So essentially early game, mid game, end game type stuff. It's very basic. It's just telling you like, hey, level up, like eat some food, get some new levels, mess around with tinkers, make some crates and stuff. And then, you know, it gets a little bit more. And then it gets into making actual creative items, which we haven't been able to play around with since the last All the Mods pack we played with. So it'll be interesting to see how they incorporate creative items into this mod pack. Onions? You know what? Yeah, let's do one of these. Let's just pick up all this. Is this a horrible idea for our hunger? Yes. Did we do it anyway? Yes. Will it be a problem? Probably. All right, let's get some oak leaves because obviously these are probably going to give us apples. And that might help us, what's the word? Tend to that hunger. That we're inevitably going to get. So that should be good. The meteorite is over here. We'll go and have a look at it. Let me know if I'm going too fast with some things, because I've played a decent amount of Minecraft over the past... Oh, we've actually got another village up there. I probably don't need it, but I guess it's good to know it's there. So if you're looking for more of like a tutorial style thing, I do tend to walk through the things I'm doing for the most part, but if I'm not getting the very basics, just pop some questions in. Oh, actually, we are going to need a sleep. Okay, these sheep take a lot of... Oh. I mean, hey, if that didn't just justify me adding this physics mod into the pack, then I don't know what will. I'll be honest. I don't... That was endless fun. Oh, can we get this guy too? Okay. All right. We just need one more sheep if we want to actually make ourselves a bed. And then there's plenty of sheep here for I guess. It's okay. I'm sure it will stop being funny at some point. But for a little while, it's gonna continue being a little bit funny, okay? So I do apologize. Alright, let's head back. What do we have? We've actually got more plexiglass over here. This is more plexiglass. This one's purple. I think the other one was like cyan, right? Yeah, cyan. We've got lots of crude oil. We're gonna be doing some oil stuff, looks like. A little bit of above ground lava, some big mountains over here. It's nice to see. Just trying to sort of like understand what we're looking for. Let's head up there. Yeah, we've got some horsies. It's on like a proper, like a mound, if you will. And this one looks like it is as well in hindsight. So yeah, we'll go see what that's about. Oh, I wonder if it's this, and I wonder if I've done something wrong, causing this entire thing to not load properly. I can toggle shaders off. Oh, I was meant to be able to toggle shaders off. Hold on. Shader, toggle shaders. I have mine on K, so let's go K key. Compress stack don't need. Rotation lock don't need. Will this now work? Yes, there we go. So like I can toggle shaders off, and you can see that I guess in theory my shaders aren't an issue here in terms of whatever's causing this to happen. Oh, okay, we're making loud noises. Let's put the shaders back on. Okay, F3A? Nope, that didn't fix it. Okay. Another thing I'll mention real quick is it's nighttime. I'm trying to get back to where I'm going. There's not a lot of mobs. I just figured I'd mention that. You guys probably can't see anything, so I'll try to sleep as soon as we can, but there's not a lot in terms of the nighttime threat, I guess. Except for just, obviously, you can't see anything. I'll set up a quick little place over here. My idea for this base, for this playthrough, was to actually like live in the mountain a bit. But as per usual, we'll see how that goes. So we'll go here and make just a simple bed. Oh, that is not a bed. That is some sort of sapling cushion. All right, bed, boom, we'll sleep. Obviously, I'm on a server. Oh, if people sleep, that'll be fine. But I usually, if I hop in the bed, I'll just type out a command to like make it daytime. Because obviously, if I was playing single player, that's typically what would happen. Okay. So I'm hungry. I still don't know about that other mountain, but maybe we'll go and check off in the other direction. We actually have some sugar canes. We've gotten a pretty lucky... We've gotten a pretty lucky spawn, if I say so myself. Plenty of good resources. I mean, sheep early on, that's always nice. And like, you know, some obsidian and whatnot above ground. There's probably, yeah, a loot chest. Ooh! Okay, so these loot chests here from Loot R, the way that they work is for each player that opens this, they'll get unique loot. It'll create itself based on you opening it. So two things that means. One is that you don't need to pick up the chest. Like other people can come and explore and find loot as well. The other thing it means is that when I open it up, this is genuinely like the stuff that we've found. You know what I mean? Like if you saw it yellow before, then I open it and it's blue. It sort of takes away any concern about like if I open this and have like an insane item, it's a lot less like, oh, sure you did. And it's a lot more like, oh, wow. So what do we get? We get a shovel, an Inferium shovels. That's from Mystical Agriculture. But by the way, we've got these items. This is what you start with. A plexiglass pie, a satchel, and a Akashic tome, which holds all your books. So like all them different mod manuals, essentially. And also a starter house capsule, size 9x9. I don't know how this works, but we do have it. Okay, sorry, just toggling my stuff a little bit. Let's see if we can just slap it here. Oh, here we go. So I can pretty much just slap it here. So I can go, no, hold on. So I can go, boom. and we just have this house now? I guess so. Well, hey, that honestly makes my job a little bit easier. Oh, beautiful. We've got this. Oh, and we get the house capsule. It's been deployed. Now we've got it. So if I right-click this again, wow. It picks it up. Oh, that was a really cute little chest that flopped around. Wow. So, this raises some questions. If I place Archwood in the center and then right-click this guy, oh, he picks it up. So we've got a movable base. Okay, I mean, that's really cool. I didn't expect that. Okay, yeah, that opens the doors for a lot of things, maybe? Even just not for using it as a base, but using it as like an underground, like a mining hub, you know what I mean? So we've got like all of our storage for ores, we've got like furnaces and stuff, and we just store it in this little capsule. I mean, that sounds incredible. And so this is, I guess, the area that it, I guess, is selecting when we use it. So as long as we place items within this outline here, we should be able to pick it up and go. That's really cool. Yeah, I really did not expect that. I'll continue looting. So we've got a shovel. That's always nice. We'll put the shovel over there and slowly sort out our inventory. Some legs and some boots. Glowstone boots. Has a chance to cast the inscribed spell on tool use or player hurt. Sure. Legs, we've got some minigun ammo, of course. Some pressure plates. We do have some hose here with mending, unbreaking, and efficiency. Plexi Soul. And they're from Mystical Agriculture. They sound phenomenal. But obviously they're just hose. But I guess we can use it to make a farm, you know? No problem there. And then some compressed stuff, some obsidian, and quite a decent amount of invar. Is there another chest around here? Not particularly. How nice is the obsidian, though? Oh, I could stare at that all day. Yeah, okay, cool. It would be nice to rebuild that at some point. We've got some gold, if we ever need to use some gold. Okay, nice. I'm quite happy. So how do we actually want to begin here? So we do actually have furnaces. I'm guessing this means that the chests actually do store stuff when they're picked up and moved. Let's go ahead and turn a lot of this runewood into just some planks. And can I make some chests out of this? I can. I'm going to go ahead and make 8 chests. Oh, actually, no. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make crates. Crates from the Better Crates mod here. So it will use barrels and planks. So these chests, we'll store them for whenever we need chests to make like hoppers and stuff in the future. But I feel like I kind of just wasted them. We'll make some barrels. I think I recall how to make those. I think it's just this. Yep, barrels. Beautiful. It looks like we'll need more planks, so we'll go ahead and transform that stuff. So wooden crate. If you control click, it'll just paste in like the different recipes into the crafting grid. Yeah. And so we've just created a wooden crate that we can place down, say, here. And when we open it up, it has more than a chest's worth of storage. But the cool thing about this is if you put like planks in there or something, and then you pick it up with an axe that we don't have. You know what? Oh, actually, hold on. I do have an idea. We can't sprint, but it's fine. The invar we found here is actually, you can use it for tools. And so this is going to head start us or jump start us quite a decent amount. I can go ahead and make an axe. Oh. Or maybe you can't. Okay. Well, I didn't expect that. Oh, we've got to make it using tinkers? No. No, maybe. Molten Invert. Can it be cast into a tool head? Yeah, okay, so it can. So we've got like pickaxe heads and stuff. But we would need to make a melter and that sort of stuff. Which maybe we can try and do this episode. I mean, we've got a shovel. You need that to get the ingredients. I'll tell you what. We'll probably do that. Alright, anyhow, let's continue with our storage here. So I want to keep making some of these barrels. So we're going to go ahead and surround this stuff. Or these crates, sorry. These crates, by the way, can be upgraded. How can you upgrade them? Oh, no, they can't be up. Oh, well, they can be upgraded, but I thought you could upgrade the actual crate. But if we surrounded it with iron, for example, it would have just about double the slots. So it goes from, what does it go from? 36 slots to 63 slots. Alternatively, you can actually get one of these little upgrades. So an iron upgrade. It will upgrade a wooden crate to an iron crate. And you just right-click on it yourself. So you actually save a bit of iron for it. So it's pretty good. I guess you do want to do that. You can see diamond obsidian upgrades, but you'd obviously need like a diamond one beforehand. Unless you just made... Oh, it has to be crying obsidian though. We could do that. It is an option. It's fine. Obviously we don't have the stuff entirely. Okay, well, in that case, what do I need to do here? let's try and... I wanted to store my stuff nicely. You know what I mean? That's what I thought would be a great idea. Let's go ahead and make a wooden pickaxe. And we'll go get started a little bit. The apple, before we eat it, can we make like an apple tree sapling? Doesn't really look like it. And none of these recipes look particularly cheap, so we'll just eat the apple. We'll do it. Okay, so I see this cave over here. This looks pretty good. By the way, the shadow there that you're seeing is apparently my health bar, so that's what that is. We'll jump up here. Now, there's a few ways that we can mine. One is we can do this, the good old-fashioned way, as you can expect. The other option is we can ulti-mine. So if I just mine this, it would mine 64 blocks easy in pretty much one click. It would use some hunger and some durability, I believe, but that's pretty much what it would do. Alternatively, again, we can hold down that same ulti-mine button, hold down crouch, and then we can scroll. And if you look in the top left, we've got a few options. So there's a small tunnel. This will mine 64 blocks in a single direction, so you can travel pretty far doing like strip mining. There's small square. This will mine in a 3x3, as you can see here, which is honestly pretty nice. It's pretty tidy. There's mining tunnels. This guy will mine down, so you can sort of see that it allows you to dig down. And then there's an escape tunnel, which does the reverse. It actually digs upwards. And then that's pretty much it. So to begin with, I'm probably just going to use that. So the shapeless ulti-mine with my pickaxe, just to get rid of the wooden pickaxe. That way we don't throw it on the ground. We don't have to worry about it. And we obviously get a decent amount of cobblestone. By the way, I am using complementary shaders, but that stuff will be hopefully linked in the description. So now, first things first, we can make an axe. And I can show you what I wanted to show you before. Planks in there. We dig this guy up. And he doesn't drop the planks, but they'll still be in there. And it says it saves contents. So what I was thinking we do, because these crates don't look too bad, is maybe place them in the floor. Do we think that's a decent idea? And maybe we'll section them in like different rows just to make it a little bit easier to know what's what. So like we can place that there. And do like that, maybe. That should be good. So you've got that. I'd like 8 of you. Open this up. Barrel. And do that. Alright, so I'm going to sort out my inventory a little bit. Mainly just like putting all of my blocks in here just for now temporarily. Oh, exposed runewood. And then, you know, putting like all my seeds in here and whatnot. Okay, so we'll slap on our armor because I guess why not? Sure. In the satchel, do we have anything? We don't, but I guess now we know how that works. That's pretty cool. You can put this on your belt. So this little item here, and then you can just chuck it in pretty much anywhere. I guess you can put it on your back or your belt, but either way, it's fine. And then to open it, I'm not entirely sure how. We can probably go into controls, keybinds, and search satchel. Open satchel is currently with B for an occultism satchel. It's not too bad if it works. Is it an occultism satchel? No, it's a thermal series satchel. Okay, so we probably want to go into controls, keybinds, search thermal, click on category, and we see nothing. Okay, well, that does not help us at all. Really? Open, blah, 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 blah. Alright, well, I guess we won't put this one in our belt. We can, however, have it auto-store. So if I press V, it will now apparently auto-store. And what that means is I think if we, like, walk over a block, it will pick it up. So I guess it's good for mining and that sort of thing, maybe. Oh, sure. Anyhow, what are we doing? What's the plan? I've sorted my inventory. I'm a little bit tidier. I'll place some saplings down so that, you know, we can continue eating apples as they grow. I should probably... No one likes doing it, but I should probably place down stuff for a farm. And then I think I may push for a smeltery this episode. I don't really know if we can pull that off, but I think it's worth a try. So what do we want? Probably rice, probably eggplant. And did we get onion seeds or did we just get onions? And we'll place the wheat as well. That should be good. All right, anyhow. I guess we'll do it over here. So I'll just quickly tidy that up. And I guess pick up all the other different seeds as well. The ripples are beautiful as well. I think that's the physics mod as well. Oh, that's very pretty. So yeah, we'll just go through here. It's not going to be, you know, the best farm, obviously, but as long as there's a little bit of order to it. Do that. I don't really need coffee and cotton at the moment. I mean, I probably will eventually, so arguably I should just do it now, but my main concern is just food, I guess. Let's do onion. We're going to have a massive onion farm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. Sweet. Does this have like the crouch thing? No. Okay. Some mod packs have a mod that lets you crouch to like grow stuff faster, but I guess not this one. All right, let's since we don't have a pickaxe, sort of. You know what? Let's just make some stone stuff and get properly started. I don't have the stuff on me. Hold on. Cobblestone. Excellent. So we'll do this. We'll do that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, 1, 2. Excellent. All right. I feel comfortable that we can begin. Despite not having food, but I cooked this up, so we do have food. Okay, beautiful. What I want to do is go grab resources to make a smeltery. Now, to do that, we're probably just going to start off with a melter. So in here, we can search melter. And what we are after is a seared melter. I believe we also want a heater. So a seared heater. That's probably what we use as well. We're going to need a faucet. So this guy here, seared faucet. And we will require as well a table. Specifically a casting table, a seared casting table. I believe those are the ingredients we need, just these ones up here. And now to make them, they pretty much all use the main ingredients. Like if I click through here, you can sort of see all the different bits. And it's these here, seared bricks. We'll also need that, I guess. Yeah, that'll be fine. To do that, you smelt up some grout. To do that, you craft gravel, sand, and clay. So that is now our goal. Now, we do happen to have a massive river that goes through here. If you have a river, you've pretty much got what you want. They'll be full of clay and sand at least. Oh, in terms of, I think the sounds of me walking through them. You know what I mean? I think that's what's happening. The sounds might be a bit much. I will be honest. Can we go in here and click grass? What do you reckon it's called? It's probably part of this physics mod, but I don't really know what it's under. You know what I mean? I'm not too sure what it would be. All right, I don't think it's wind. But whatever it is not showing up. We'll turn wind back on. But I'm assuming it's from the physics mod, but it's none of those things. So we'll just try not to run through grass all too often. All right. Oh, I mean that's not someone's. Oh yeah, that's the village over there. I was like, wow, look at that base. Oh, we've even got some waves and stuff. I'll jump in here. Oh, we do have gravel right at the shore. Yeah, let's do what everyone hates to see, and that is dig up the entire shore. So we got 56 gravel. That's a decent amount. We'll grab the sand from here as well. That sounds like a horrible idea, and we'll do it. A stack of that. Beautiful. And then we'll go ahead and look around for, what's this? Salt? Nope. I think I see clay over there. So we'll see if we can swim over. I don't know if there's, like, sharks? Which seems like an odd thing to say, but you never know in these packs. Alright, we'll pop up out here. Oh, I forgot that we had the waves and stuff. I love this game. It's honestly beautiful. Okay, anyway, I'm getting too distracted. What do we want to do? I think we just smelt it all now. Yeah, and then that should be fine. I think we're making really good progress here. So gravel, sand, and clay will give us grout, and it gives you 2 a pop, so it's pretty good. Now, obviously, we want to smelt it. I'm wondering if we just get like a bit of coal going. You know what I mean? What do we have out here? I should probably go ahead and plant the rest of these saplings, even though they're not really what we're after. I think these saplings may have to be done in like 2x2s as well as the other ones. So I guess that's how we'll do. I'll place like one by itself just to see what that does. While we're at it, I'll jump up here and chop down this tree too. Right, shapeless. Boom. Ta-da. Can I get the saplings, please? Because we do still need more trees. That's pretty good. And yeah, that'll be good. I know there's more on the ground, but can't be bothered. I don't want to have extra saplings laying around. Okay, so... Also, I wonder, the 15... Is that enough obsidian to finish this portal? Because that would look cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think it's enough. But I don't know if crying obsidian works in a portal. So that stuff may have to be picked up anyway, but it could be something nice to do. Shall we? I feel like I just should. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like it's worth it. Let's give it a shot. So I should be able to jump up here. I'm going up to that part, right? Yeah. Even though I probably don't need to. Boom, 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 boom. And then obviously we're gonna have to pick up this guy. We've got lots of little projects. Place that there. Can I jump around there or can I just place the block? Almost. Do you reckon I can... Ah, it was worth a try. I thought I could become a parkour god for a second. Oh, that's a slab. Yeah, that makes sense. Hopefully this stuff doesn't burn down while I'm on it. We'll jump up here. Do that. And so that, I believe, is pretty much the nether portal done. Pretty much, I say. Okay, cool. Oh, we've got a nice door as well. We have the charcoal. I'm going to chuck that back in to keep that up and running. We've obviously got some more logs to chuck in if we need to. We should probably make a few more furnaces. How many do we want? 3? Yeah, sounds like a good amount. Boom, boom, boom. Sure, why not? And then I guess as these are created, we'll split them up. So what should I do? 1, 2, 3. Chuck that in there. Oh, and it's raining, so hopefully people will sleep. All right, there we go. That should hopefully disappear. Well, what do we have up there? Oh, we have like a balloon? Huh? Okay, we've got stuff above us. It's good to know. I could probably eat some money. Probably not a waste. So this stuff is... Oh! Arcane Charcoal. Sure, whatever. But clearly we don't need that. Alright, we'll chuck this back in. Shall we start? I think we should start smelting this stuff that we actually want smelted, which is the grout. So we'll let that begin. I guess we'll let this stuff finish. Arcane Charcoal. But why? Spirit Infusion. Okay, I mean, this stuff is less than useless to us at the moment, but that's, you know, that's totally fine, I guess. Alright, well, we've got some seared brick being created. I mean, we just have to wait now. Alright, let's consult the quest book a little bit. Have we done anything? We have. We created a crate, and so this one is now completed. We've got a little tick. We're sort of working towards doing some Tinker's stuff. Craft a Tinker's Anvil, yeah, that'll be a little bit later. In terms of eating food and leveling up, the quest trigger is actually eating food while at greater than 16 health. We're still at 8, we're still at the base, so we're going to have to eat quite a lot of different foods to even approach that. And then for Heart Listened, we would need to get some bulbils and stuff, but that's probably not going to happen for a while. Alright, we do have some seared bricks, so we can sort of begin. We will at some point want to also smelt a piece of sand. So maybe I'll let this guy end and then we can put a little bit of sand in there as well. That should be fine. In fact, I can probably just do that. Why not? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so inside here, how do we want to begin? We'll begin by making the stuff I know. So the casting table, the faucets, and then we can probably also just make the heater, which is going to be 8. So there we go. And we can place these. I'll probably place them, I guess, outside, and I guess we'll try to keep it within that frame that we had earlier. So, yeah, this isn't a bad spot. We'll place the heater there. We're going to have the table, I guess, next to it. We'll need the actual melter itself. That's still on its way in terms of waiting for stuff to finish. Grab that. How much do I need for this gauge? We need a lot more than what I just made, but that's fine. Chuck that in there. Let that finish. We'll grab the rest of these seared bricks. Do I need something else here? Not really. I think we're just waiting on either a seared fuel gauge or a seared ingot gauge. Both of them use the same amount of resources, so it's whichever one you want, I guess. We gotta wait for a little bit more glass. After that, we're a little bit lucky. Can I dig up this? No, I need an iron pickaxe to dig up the gold. What I was gonna say was, in order to make the cast, so for example, an ingot cast, you have 2 options. You have gold cast or you have sand casts. Now, sand casts work, but they're single use. Gold casts are permanent, but obviously you need a piece of gold to begin. So we're probably going to use sand, I guess. But we are going to need to make a few other things as well. Let's go ahead and get this stuff chopped down. They actually grew a lot faster than I thought they were going to, so that is quite good indeed. Because obviously I do like myself some oak wood. Alright, so let's go ahead and make the stuff that we're going to need. Actually, you know what? We'll do one thing at a time. I'm panicking. We'll create this gauge, and then we'll go ahead and create the melter, and we'll have a look at it. So we'll place that guy there, and now this is a complete structure, so we'll have to put some charcoal in there. So we've got our charcoal, we'll chuck that there, and then we have stuff to melt. So for example, I want to make a thing out of invar, so I'm going to chuck the invar in there. Oh, and it's not hot enough. What heat do we need to melt this? We need 900, so it has to actually be lava. Now, this isn't the end of the world. All that this means is that we actually need to make a tank, which I don't really know if that's enough glass for that, but I guess we'll find out. So let's go ahead and search tank. We've got seared fuel tank here, and so I'm going to go ahead and craft this. So it's seared brick around a single glass. So we'll go ahead and break that. Pick up the melter below, because the melter uses, or the seared heater, sorry, uses solid fuel. This is obviously liquid fuel. And if we open it up, now we have like a liquid fuel tank as opposed to the spot for the solids. Now we need lava. Now I happen to know where we can get some. There's some lava in around here, I believe. Yep, lava there. And there's also, I believe, a lava lake, yeah, on the map over there. But I don't have a bucket. Buckets. So I need some iron. Honestly, it shouldn't be that hard to find some iron. I think we've got copper up there. We've got coal up there. I genuinely, I think I've seen some before, like on the other side of that hill when I was running back from that weird part that didn't load properly. So I think we're fine. I think we can just sort of look for it. Copper. So it's sort of like it's almost a ravine. It's like a wonky ravine. Plenty of copper. Sadly, yeah, we don't really have copper buckets. Unfortunately, we've got, I don't even know what that is. But we've got it. Whatever it is, it's on the table. We've got more copper. I'll leave it. We need to find this iron for this video to progress. Oh, it's loaded properly this time. That's the plexiglass thing over there. I was trying to retrace my steps because I swear I saw. Yeah, I think that's iron up there. As we were running back, those horsies look beautiful. Can we reach you? Not quite. That's fine. We'll just hop up here. How much do we get? 3 blocks, but honestly, the perfect amount to make exactly what we're after. So that is very, very good. Pick that back up. While we're here, I mean, it's the whole point of the mod pack, right? Is whatever this is. Whatever this contraption is. So we'll go have a look. It's the least we can do, right? Let's get some actual building blocks for when it's needed. So we're now on the Plexiglass Mountain. I don't know. I assume I'm trying to get to the top. I don't really know. I don't know what to expect. For all I know, there's a boss here that's about to just like spawn camp out items. Purple plexiglass. Okay. Oh, and there is loot in the middle. I don't buy it. You know what I mean? We've got trees made out of fences, so I'm not too sure what to expect here. We'll hop in. We'll see what the fuss is about. Let's go ahead and... Oh. Okay, I thought for a second that I couldn't place blocks, and I'm like, oh, how does this work? Okay. Okay, so we're picking up the plexiglass. Oh, is it all just... It's a complete solid plexiglass. Okay. Alright. We have the loot barrel. Here it is. We get spirit torches from occultism. Signalum ingots from thermal series. A rune of air. An infinity wand. Which is really cool. Water essence. And a zinc impetus. Impetus? whatever it is, we've got it. That wand is insane if it is exactly what I think it is, which I'll be honest, I think it is. Let's see if we can get back to where we came from, which was, I think, just sort of over here. See if we can jump back across. All right, I'll meet you back at the base. Essentially what this, I say that and then I keep talking. Essentially what this infinity wand is it allows you to, it assists you in building. So like it'll help build walls, build bridges. I think it does like some basic structures as well. Using blocks that you have, you know what, while we're here, I mean, it'd be silly not to, right? Just quickly grab some of that up. Oh, but I don't have the space for it, so it would be silly. I don't need dirt, even though it had a cool description. But yeah, it lets you build. And normally these wands cost durability, just because, you know, they're like a tool they use. I think the infinity wand is infinite. I think it's like 0 durability. So we'll have to double check. I don't trust that flower. Anyone else not trust this flower? Yeah, it's just a mystical flower. I'm like, I feel like that flower's got something it's hiding. Sweet, yeah. All right, so I'll meet you guys back at the base. Okay, so plenty of loot. I'll make this, the one in front of the furnace. Oh, no, the one in front of the bed. That can be sort of just generic loot. So I'll put that stuff in there. But yeah, I mean, we've got some plexiglass as well, which you can transform into other plexiglass. You can melt it into plexiglass, and you can smelt. You can use plexiglass for radiator blocks, paper, concrete. Okay. Sure. Why not? Why not? Yeah. Why not? Okay, so we now have the iron. So I'm obviously going to want to smelt that up. Can we make tiny charcoal? Oh, we can. Beautiful. So this tiny charcoal, or charcoal fragments, the way they should work is they'll burn 1 item each. And so you can turn your 1 coal that would burn 8 items into 8 individual items, right? So then you don't waste any coal when you, say, burn 3 items instead of a full amount of 8. So it's very, very handy, especially early game when you don't have that much stuff. All right, so we'll grab this. We'll grab the bucket. We'll chuck that in. We'll try to smelt up some invar. We'll see if we can make, I guess, a pickaxe. Why not? It'll probably be handy. And then that'll be that. There's our iron. Let's go ahead, turn that into a bucket. I'll put like this stuff in front of the furnace. That seems like a pretty smart idea. So we'll head out here. We've got our bucket. We'll grab lava from over here. I'll grab some in that corner. That should be good. We'll chuck it into the tank, just with a simple right click. And as you can see, it's now hot enough, so the invar is in fact melting. There we go. It'll use a little bit of lava to do it. And now we have 3 molten invar. So from here, I need to get my hands on a little bit of sand. That's all like stuff that... Oh. Yeah, I don't want to mine a 3x3. We'll just mine 1. Oh, do I just need 1? How do I make this happen? Yeah. So 1 will turn into 4 blank casts. And so then to do this, we now need a pickaxe head cast. I don't have, sorry, just a pickaxe head to put into this guy. In here, like to put the indent. I don't have that. So how do we get that? If we open this guy up and we search at Tinkers, we can see a bunch of different things. There's some platforms which look cool, but down here, this is what we're after. A tinker station, a part builder, and that might just be it, to be honest. The pack, or the mod has changed quite a bit over the days, so it's a little bit different each time you use it, but we'll see what it is. So crafting sticks and planks will give you patterns, and then crafting those together with different things will get you, say, a tinker station, or a part builder, using 2 planks and 2 patterns like that. These guys can probably go inside if I wanted to, but... Or we can just place them on this side, I think. Tinker station, part builder, there we go. Now, these ones interlink as well, so you can like click on either one. So what we want now is a stencil in the part builder, some cobble in this little ingot slot here, and then we want to click on Pickaxe Head and create one. Now, as you can see, lots of stats and information for this mod. There's an insane amount of different things that go into it, not only just from raw like durability stats and like mining speed and whatnot, but even little perks like this stone bound. It will mine faster as it wears out, but it will do less damage. So for a pickaxe, the closer it gets to breaking, it'll go faster and faster. If it's made out of stone or at the very least has that stone-bound trait on it. So now that we have this pickaxe head, we can put it in here, take it back out, and as you can see, now we've made an indent for a pickaxe head. If I then get the seared faucet and place it there, I can right-click and pour the Molten Invert into this guy, and as you can see, it slowly hardens. The single-use cast disappears, and we have ourselves a pickaxe head. You can see the durability, so we can directly compare it to stone. So it goes from 130 durability to 630, a harvest tier of stone to a harvest tier of diamond, and the mining speed goes from 4 to 5.5, and the damage goes up a little bit as well. If we chuck it into this guy here, or at least I thought if we did that, maybe I've got to chuck it in here. Nope. Can I just place Invar in there? Yeah, there we go. We can see what Invariant does. Tool does more damage in neutral temperatures. So I'm guessing, you know, if I'm just in a normal biome, as opposed to in the nether or in a frozen biome, it will do more damage in neutral temperatures. Cool. Sure, whatever. Alright, so where do we go from here? Well, I'll need a few more patterns. So we'll go ahead and craft those because I want to actually make the tool. So I'll chuck them in here. Now for the binding, because I'm trying to make, where are we? This guy here. So we'll need a pickaxe head, pick head, a tool binding, and a tool handle. So sorry if I'm jumping through a little bit. The tool binding can be made out of many different things. From memory, wood is the best, mainly because of the, well, actually, no, I don't think it actually matters as much. Because I think this is, I don't know what the binding counts as. It's extra, I believe. So it's this part here. So that's the whole thing we're looking at. We're looking at whatever this extra stat is. So as you can see, the only thing we're changing is the trait, right? So we're going from either a stone-bound trait to a cultivated one. Practically grows more material when repairing. I think the stone one's cooler, so we'll grab that. Stone-bound, why not? And then for the handle, these are all multipliers. So it'll multiply whatever the total thing was going to be by, say, 1.05 or by 0.9. So you kind of want these numbers to be higher, obviously. So we'll chuck in wood. Wood won't be as fast or as durable, I think. I guess we can compare. Let's grab both handles and we'll compare the final product. Because that's what a lot of this mod is. It's just sort of trying to figure out what the best is. So we'll chuck in the pickaxe head. We'll chuck in our binding. And then we'll compare the two handles. So what changes? If we put the wooden handle in, even though the individual piece didn't have as much durability, the multiplier was higher. So we actually go from 630 to 566 if we put the stone one in. As for the mining speed, 5.5 to 577. I think we can sacrifice that. I think that's fine. And then the rest of the stats are the same, only we also gain the cultivated stats. So I'll tell you what, I like it. So now we have an Invar pickaxe with a durability of 630. And yeah, I guess we can go compare the speeds real quick. That'll probably be us wrapping up this episode as well, because it's pretty good. So that's the speed we're looking at. Obviously, this was the speed of the stone, so, you know, not too much faster, if any, but the durability should hopefully be better. One of the issues with Tinkers in a pack like this is, like, you can mine so easily with any tool ever that it's sort of, because we have Ultimine, that it's sort of like, what's the point in not just farming stone tools and just, you know, non-stop breaking stuff like that? Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's hard to compete. Either way, I'm gonna say, well, to be fair, the mining tier is pretty good as well. We'll be able to mine like actually we'll be able to mine the gold here, I believe. Yeah, we can actually dig up this gold if we want. Okay, well that's an idea. That's something we can do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this will probably be the end of the episode. Once again, if you want to join the server, feel free. It's hosted in America, so as you can see, my ping from over here down under is 250. I'm playing on the server. It seems to be running fine, as you've seen. As more people play and as bases expand and stuff, it can get worse. We usually try to stay on top of it, but just be aware that that is a possibility. So if you play and then a couple months down the line it gets really laggy, that can be quite disappointing. But there are a few different things in this mod pack to allow you to copy and paste your stuff across. For example, a copy paste gadget. So you could copy the design of whatever your base is and realistically take that to single player if you ever needed to. The options are there, a little bit tricky, but it's on the table. Regardless, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully you're having fun. New mod pack. I'm not too sure what the purpose is or the goal. I think it's just have fun, try to build what you want, try to just have a good time, experiment with the new mods, and so that's what we'll do. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure how long this series will have. Does this mean all of Fabric, that series, is done? I think so. I think that's what this means. Yeah. We had a break for it while we were doing the checking out base videos, and then I don't know. I felt like we'd jump into something new. I think people were waiting on something new, so here we are. I will say as well, I already looked on the map before. Oh, wrong button. We do have a return of Afghanistan, the Tundra, Jabajabistan, and Golden. So we'll have plenty of lore if we ever feel like traveling over in that direction. I'm sure we'll be in for a treat. And then there's not too many bases. That's probably why the server's still running so well. Well, we'll see how that ends up after this. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. And thank you to our donators and channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. Don't feel pressured to become a donator or a channel member. These servers will be up regardless if that ever changes, if our circumstances changes. I'll let you guys know. But thank you to those who have donated, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. I do need a thumbnail, so I'm just gonna do that, do this, and it'll probably be that because it's a pretty good thing to get right at day one, a melter and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.